Hi, Dave Grooms here, and today I want to talk about something that's quite close to my heart, and it's been termed the fourth industrial revolution. Now, we're on the cusp of this, really, and over the next 10 years, the way we do business, the way jobs are structured, is going to change dramatically. Now, when I talk to most business owners, they're really not aware that there's a new industrial revolution coming along. They don't really see how their business can be changed dramatically by things like artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data, cloud computing. All these things are great, but how do they affect them? And they're thinking very much along the old traditional linear ways that their business or their industry has always worked. Now, we today can get away with that. However, in 10 years' time, business will be very, very different to the way it is today. Now, some of that may be negative in your view, and some will be positive, but the most important thing is, as a business owner, the opportunities are huge. The future is going to creep up on us very, very quickly, and it has done already for some industries, and over the next few years even, we're seeing many other industries change dramatically by a few people that have changed the business model. So we need to stop, take some time out, and start to think about the future of your industry. How could it change? How could we use things like artificial intelligence, machine learning, the internet, the cloud, and all of this computing power within our business? Now, every single day I speak to business owners that are doing jobs that simple robotic bots could do. They're boring, repetitive, and these aren't complicated things. They're really simple, and they're not doing those. So why would they even think about moving towards artificial intelligence, machine learning? This stuff is really outside of their thoughts, the way they think business happens. And my job now is to start to educate you, or all business owners and their staff, really what needs to be done to make you ready for the next 10 years. Now, if you're thinking of selling your business, retiring in the next 5 years, then fine. Ignore everything I say. Although you should do those robotic processes and automate many parts of your business, so don't forget that. But as far as changing your business model, you can leave it, it's fine. If you're doing business, you're still relatively young, you can see yourself still be in business in 10 years' time, then you must start to change today, because your competition will, and people think, well, those big companies, they're going to have all the resource. Well, actually, yes, they have, and some of them will take real advantage of the new technology, but some of them, or even many of them, will be stuck in the ways they think. And that's why we're seeing today startups coming into the market and just really disrupting it and changing the whole way it works. We have things like Uber. You've got self-driving cars coming along. How's that going to change the taxi industry? So that's just one industry, and nobody 10 years ago would have thought that there won't be any taxi drivers anymore in the traditional sense, or the way they traditionally worked. So these things can be disrupted very, very, very quickly, and now is the time to start thinking about it. Everything that we need for this shift in the way we work is now available. It's only just really available to us all in the last couple of years, and today I think we're there. Everything we need to change business models, the way people work, how we as a society operate, how we teach people. Schools of the future, for example. Read a very interesting article on that over the weekend, how we can change to have individual learning plans and lessons built around individuals rather than a group of 30 people in the class, where some will be bored because they're ahead of it, and then we'll have people at the other end that are going to be struggling and may even become disruptive because they don't get it. And so we got to change everything, the whole way we think about the world and how we operate and interact today. But we've also got to remember how we can keep the really good things, that human interaction, our sympathy, our relationships with people, and don't let technology take away that human aspect. So it's really, really exciting. For some people, it's going to be extremely profitable. For others, they are going to lose their business. And so stop and think about it. And over the coming weeks, I'm going to spend a lot more time on this subject. Anyway, speak to you soon. Bye-bye.